Hi, it's Rich with Richbound Photography, Sacramento, California, and we're going to be going over what you should look for and how you can edit quickly and easily a master bedroom in any house that you're going to be doing. But this one is really a basic house in a basic room, but I think you're going to learn some things that are going to help you. So sit back, check it out, and let's go into Lightroom. Here we are in Lightroom Classic CC, the subscription base, and what we're going to basically do is just go over the images I'm using for a master bedroom. Now this is nothing fancy, nothing special, simple house, and something you and I will probably go through all the time. So here's the entryway into this bedroom, and this bedroom's nice because it's got a beautiful view of the pool, so you want to accentuate that or you want to include that. The next shot is going to be the other angle, which is showing you, now you can't quite see the pool from here, but you can see that it's nice and green outside. And the third one is going to be the view in the reflection of the mirror. So your compositions are up to you. That's just what I do, is do 3 images for a master, but you really should have a conversation with your clients, with your agents, going, do you want 1, 2, or 3? You may want to have 4 or 5 if they have a lot of really neat offerings in the master. So let's just go here to the first image, and I'm just going to show you how I edit it. So first, I'm just going to go reset everything, and I'm just going to go to the ambient yellow out, which shows you, I just kind of drop the highlights and drop the shadows from my full bump or whatever I've got, and it's just kind of like this, and you can screenshot this to show what you want. The next thing I'm going to do is going to be my flash shot. Now you can see from the settings it's ISO 320, which is the same on all these shots, ISO 320, because that's what I use to do real estate photography. I also have done ISO 400, so you pick what works best for you. I've got 18 millimeters, which is more than wide enough for a room like this. I've got f8.0, which keeps everything in focus from about 3 feet to infinity on a full frame camera. And I've got 1/100th of a second because I want to expose for the window. Now that's the key, and something you've got to understand is you've seen my videos on doing window pulls in darken mode. Well, we don't want to do window pulls if we don't have to. We want to have to expose with our camera. So we expose it for the window and then we light everything else. Now I have some issues with this flash shot. You can see here, I've got some shadows here. I've got some shadows here, little flashy here. So I'm going to use my ambient shot to mask that stuff out. And actually in my ambient shot, I'm going to go back and I'm going to kind of loosen, lower the orange and yellow a little bit more. So this is going to fit, and I'm going to add in a little bit of the shadows here. There we go. You can see it right about there. Little more shadows. So I've got all my images ready. I'm just going to click all 2 images, and I'm going to edit in, open as layers in Photoshop. And it's a great opportunity for me to say, please subscribe to the Rich Baum YouTube channel. And I appreciate using that Adorama link. And we've also got the Shooting Spaces podcast, a bunch of really good stuff. So check it out. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight both these images. I'm going to go up into Edit, and I'm going to auto align layers because we want to align our layers, because if we don't, when we're dealing with compositing issues, if you have any movement in the camera, it won't line up well. So I'm going to now click on the ambient shot. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click on add a layer mask, and I'm going to hold down the option key on a Mac so it gives me a black mask here. And I've got white set here. These are important. Paintbrush clicked, right click on paintbrush, and I show 0 hardness. Okay. I've got 100% opacity, normal. Flow is 9%. I want 9% low flow because I want to do really subtle painting in. And I've got down here normal. So let's just go ahead. And right here, I'm going to make my paintbrush a little bigger with the bracket keys. There you go. I'm just going to get rid of that ceiling fan shadow. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I like it. Okay, now let's go down here and get rid of that. Add a little of that ambient light to the wall fixture, to the lamp right there. Get rid of some of these shadows down here and get rid of some of that highlight right there. And get a little bit of ambient over here. And a little bit in this window. I don't want it quite so bright. Okay, there we go. So I'm not even going to save this because I know that I've got it. I did the shoot a few weeks ago, so no problem. Okay, now let's go into the next image. Let's go to the ambient shot, and let's go back to reset, and you'll see. I just want to do ambient out because basically I'll just show you what ambient out is. I just bring down the highlights, and I bring down the blacks a little bit, and I bring down bring up the clarity, little up on the dehaze, just slightly. And I want to get rid of some of this orange because it's just too much. Yellow and orange going away. Okay, so I look at the two, and I'm going to go back between the two, and I think I've got all the parts to make it work. So let's go down to the, I'll just right-click on my screen, edit in, open as layers in Photoshop. There's two ways to do it. You can go, there's actually many ways to do it. Go up to the Photoshop, you go up to the file menu at the top, and you just go to Photo, Edit in Lightroom, or Edit in Photoshop. Okay, so I'm going to highlight both of these. I'm now going to go to Edit, Auto Align. There you go. Okay, so I'm now going to do the same thing. Highlight the ambient layer. I'm now going to go down here and click Add a Layer Mask, and I'm going to hold down the Option key on a Mac. There we go. And I've got a black mask already. Okay, so I'm now going to open this up a little bit. And let's just add a little bit of ambient goodness in there. There you go. Look at that. Oh, man. So much better. Let's go here. Look at that. Got rid of that ceiling fan shadow. I'm going to now make my brush a little smaller. There you go. Ooh. Little ambient there. And I'm going to add the ambient in the view because it's a little too much in my face, that view. Look at it. It's giving you the contours of the bedspread down here. And sometimes you don't want all the contours. You can see a big wrinkle there. So it's up to you. But I'm pretty happy with this. And actually, I'm going to add a little bit of ambient right in here. So you play with it as much or as little as you want. That's the key. That's the fun of this. So I'm going to close this out, not even open it up, not even bring it into Lightroom. And there you go. And now I'm going to do my last one right here. The last shot of this. Okay, and I'm going to go back to reset. Here's the ambient straight out of camera. I'm going to go ambient yellow out. Same preset as before, but I'm going to bring it down a little bit right there. Now I'm going to go to my flash shot, and I'm going to go back to reset, and you'll see it looks good, but I can make it even better with the full bump or the special sauce. Great. Now one thing I'm going to do for this, I'm going to just bring out a gradient filter. Up here in Lightroom is gradient filter. And I'm going to bring down the exposure just about one stop. There we go. And I'm just going to bring this over here. And I'm going to bring it a little bit of warmth. There you go. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And there you go. And there we have my flash shot. Now we have some issues. We have ceiling fan shadow. And it's really important for you to identify the ceiling fan shadows, or issues in general. So I'm just now going to highlight my ambient shot and my flash shot. And I'm going to go right click on Edit in, Open as Layers in Photoshop. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Wait till the ambient layer comes in. Okay, so I'm going to highlight both. I'm going to go into Edit in, Edit, Auto Align as Layers. There you go. And this should be really super fast and easy for you. And bottom line, should be fun. you should really enjoy the creative process. Okay, I'm highlighting my ambient shot and I'm making a layer mask. Add a layer mask. Okay, now I want to get my paintbrush the right size, and I'm going to start by going after those ceiling fan shadows. You see it right there. And that can really help you. I mean, we all deal with ceiling fan shadows, right? So if you're not learning that ambient, let the ambient do the heavy lifting. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. So here we go. I've got that. Okay, I've got the light coming from the window here. Now let's just do a little bit of ambient here. And my reflection in the window is a little bit bright, so I'm just gonna, there we go. Ooh, super, super nice. And there you go. So you can take this as little or as far, as long as you have the tools. And man, you can do great. So thanks for checking out Richbound Photography, Sacramento, California, my YouTube channel. I appreciate you checking in. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to use that Adorama link because it helps motivate me to make these free tutorials. I want to thank you so much. And shoot better, shoot smarter, enjoy yourself, enjoy your time, get better clients, and shoot better, make more money, spend more money on your family, and just enjoy your life. Talk to you later. Bye.